now that we've measured the diameter of our galaxies, we're going to use that data, our diameter in millimeters, to calculate the distance that the galaxies are from us. We're going to use the equation that's on the screen. D equals capital S over capital D, where D is the galaxy's measured diameter. That's what you measured in millimeters in the previous activity. And the S is a scale factor that relates these two sets of distance units. And those distance units are the millimeters that we measured on the pictures and the distance to the galaxies in millions of parsecs. So in order to do that, we're going to use the scale factor of 3,600 millions of parsecs per millimeter. So I'm going to switch, I'm going to go to my camera now, and we will do some calculations. All right, so here's the equation that we're going to be using right here. Distance equals capital S over capital D. And here is the data that we took in the previous part. So we had 3 different galaxies, and the galaxies were measured at 15 millimeters, 22 millimeters, and 23 millimeters. So our scale factor is 3,600 millions of parsecs per millimeter. And we measured our galaxies in millimeter. So for the first one here, we're going to take D equals S over D. S is our scale factor, 3,600 million parsecs per millimeter. And we're going to divide by our measurement, which our first one was 15 millimeters. Okay, then we're going to take our calculator. $3,600 divided by 15, 240, and the units are million parsec. And we might as well go ahead and calculate the others. D equals S over D. And our second one is 22 millimeters. And the millimeters cancel out. And there's our units. We might as well do the last one, which was 23. Okay, there is our data. All right, so then I'm going to record that in the data table. And our data table is back on a previous slide. So our first one, what we got was 240. I do not have to put the units in the data table because we have them up here. Our second one was 163.5. And our third one was 156.5. And we are now done with that part of the activity. So go ahead and calculate the distances for all of the other galaxies that you previously measured.